Hey Tails, could you be coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, let's talk all about it, you guys. We have new leaks to break down.
Block content.
What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today, we get to talk about three incredible topics that really have a lot to say about the future of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Nintendo Leaks, Nintendo Directs as a whole. It's really awesome to be talking to you guys today because, of course, it's quite a crazy time in the world right now with lockdowns all over the world. But today, stay in, grab some pop, and let's have some fun with Blocked Content. You know, we get to talk about Zelda actually getting new trademarks, right? Nintendo Switch owners right now don't really have any of the Wii U era remakes, like, of course, Wind Waker HD and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, but that could soon change. And also, there has been something around The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass that has been leaked in terms of trademarks. So we get to talk all about that. And of course, also, Tails, our boy Tails, could finally be coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It really feels like we're due for a Sonic newcomer in the future. But yes, there has been a big announcement just one day ago that could actually point towards the future of a Sonic newcomer. Now, there has been a lot of talk about Dr. Eggman as a potential new Sonic character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. That character makes total sense to me because, of course, he would be in the Egg Mobile. It would make a lot of sense just to have another villain in there after Sephiroth, and that character is just synonymous with the Sonic franchise. It's also very apparent that also Eggman or Dr. Robotnik is actually in the Sonic movie, and now that the Sonic movie sequel has been announced, we actually know that Tails is going to feature prominently in that movie because he's in the logo and all of it is pointing towards that character getting its comeuppance. So maybe something for Smash, right? And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live in our next Question Blocked episode. So first off, we wanted to talk about The Legend of Zelda trademark leaks. Yes, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass trademarks have supposedly been leaked right before the big anniversary that is going to be happening on February the 21st, which is a big deal because, yeah, as with all those anniversaries, there will probably be big game announcements. And with Zelda, there is always a chance of these big game announcements actually being remakes, re-releases, or something along those lines. Like remasters would also make a lot of sense. And the Kalios post on Twitter actually also leaks that he says, I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to be like Mario's 35th with 3 Zelda games in a collection. Plus, maybe Breath of the Wild 2 at the end of the year. So that reveal could also be coming. And of course, Kalios, that French user, has already leaked a lot of stuff in the past or hinted towards stuff then after. So it would make a lot of sense to actually take his words at face value. Now, Nintendo Switch doesn't have a gamepad, so the games won't exactly be as in the Wii U version, right? They would have to make changes and adjustments to kind of make those games a lot more lively and feature the, Nintendo Switch interface instead of course, the Wii U gamepad. So there's no screen unless, you are playing on the go, and there could be Joy-Con implementation for those games. And, well, IGN's Adam Bankhurst actually predicted that February the 18th could see the return of a Nintendo Direct alongside the announcement of a Zelda collection for the Nintendo Switch in March with Breath of the Wild 2 and a Nintendo Switch Pro at the end of the year. So, yes, this could also coincide with more information about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because, of course, we have yet to find out who those final 3 characters are, and it is very likely that we are getting another first-party character, just because we've had a first-party character in all the passes right now. We got Min Min in this pass, number 2, and in the first pass we got Byleth, but what's to say that Sakurai won't break the rule of 1 first-party character per pass and actually add another one in this? All the rules so far have been broken. So what could it mean for Smash? Potentially getting Impa or another Zelda character that is actually sorely missing in Smash, right? The Zelda franchise definitely deserves another newcomer. And, well, could there be a Nintendo Direct coming for this month? With new Smash Bros. Fighter coming in March, that would make sense. And of course, updates on Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta. So it would make a lot of sense, all things considered. So I could definitely see it being a big possibility. Now, we also get to talk about more information about this, and it's coming to us from not other than Inverse.com. They are posting about 2 Zelda trademarks that may have spoiled a major anniversary surprise, saying Nintendo has not revealed its plans for The Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary yet, as Super Mario Bros. And even Fire Emblem received worthwhile celebrations for the previous big anniversaries. Zelda fans are hoping for the same in 2021. Well, while nothing officially is confirmed yet, 2 new trademarks this week have fans theorizing that some Zelda games from the 2000s era could get re-releases, similar to how Nintendo celebrated Mario's anniversary with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. On Wednesday, Twitter user KeliosFR discovered that the new trademarks were filed in Australia for both The Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass. As the trademarks for these games apply to video games that were filed alongside trademarks for other official Nintendo Switch games, fans believe that this signals a re-release in celebration of the series' 35th anniversary, which could mean all of the Wind Waker era type games, right? Also the Spirit tracks and stuff like that. They could make that Link have its own collection. That would make sense, and maybe have them re-released and made by a different company. That would be really cool. Nintendo pulled out all the stops for Super Mario's 35th anniversary. Not only were there several merchandise collaborations with other brands, but it was all headlined by Super Mario 3D All-Stars, a re-release that contained Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And considering the fact that Zelda is on par with Mario in terms of prominence at Nintendo, it stands to reason that something like a Zelda 3D All-Stars is in the works. Trademarks like these could directly indicate which games are included in the potential collection. Of course, it's possible that no collection is happening at all, and Nintendo is only filing the trademarks to maintain the rights to those names. Still, it is suspicious that the company would file these trademarks just before a major anniversary like this, especially with how notable both of these games are. Series fans will remember The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker as the GameCube's first major Zelda game that lets them explore a vast sea dotted with interesting islands. So of course, yes, Nintendo would need to find a way to make the dual screen setup of the Nintendo DS work on a Nintendo Switch. Phantom Hourglass came to the Wii U in 2016, but that system's gamepad allowed for surprisingly fluid DS ports, and the Nintendo Switch does not, so a successful port may be impossible. While Phantom Hourglass has mechanics that make them hard to port to Nintendo Switch, these new trademarks suggest that Nintendo could have plans for some sort of re-release for it and the Wind Waker over the next year. To stop this rumor mill, Nintendo needs to reveal what celebrations are in store for the Zelda series as we approach its 35th anniversary on February 21st, 2021. Now, let's also talk about our boy Tails in Smash Bros., right? A new Sonic movie has been announced, which is incredible, the sequel to the big Sonic the Hedgehog movie with Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey. I actually met the people that worked on the movie, which was incredible, saw them working on it, and did a little song for it as well. You guys might know the Alive Again song that I did. So I'm thoroughly inside of this production. I love everything about it, and just hearing the Emerald Coast, everything about it makes me so happy. It makes a lot of sense to have a sequel because the movie was just so popular. So new Sonic movie announced. Tails' tails are of course in the movie's logo, and of course it does make sense to have some theories about Tails in Smash because of that, right? The character gets such a huge promotion right now as a big movie character, and that could mean all eyes are on the Sonic franchise for 2022. So having the final character of the past maybe be Sonic's best friend, that would make sense, right? If you think about movesets, a lot of that stuff could also be tying into what he could do in the movies and the games, and of course that would also maintain him being a tinkerer, right? Having a lot of weapons. And I especially think about the Sonic Battle game that I think was on the Nintendo DS, and that was already really cool. It was a Sonic fighting game that showed off characters in a whole different light, which kind of makes sense for Smash Brothers as well. So I'm really curious what you guys think of all the news of today, everything maintaining to The Legend of Zelda leaks for trademarks, and of course Tails in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me know in the comments down below, because if you comment down below, that could be featured and read out loud in our next video. And well, today's comment question is, of course, do you want Tails in Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, our Sonic fan 990, saying, of course we want Crash in Smash. The moment we saw the new Crash 4 for Switch trailer, our hopes of having him in Smash have increased. Here's an idea of his revealed trailer, and it's inspired by Crash 4. Spoiler alert, please avoid if you don't want to know the ending to Crash 4. The trailer begins with Tawna, Crash, and Coco playing games on the couch along with Aku Aku and the Quantum Mask, and Aku Aku looks at the view. Then Aku Aku sees something falling from the sky, a Smash invitation. The invitation ends up in Crash's hands, and Crash is puzzled. When the gang sees a portal opening in front of them and two familiar mascots walk out of that portal, it's Mario and Sonic. They extend their hands hand at Crash, and he jumps from the couch, spinning at the screen. Crash, an insane combatant. The gameplay part starts to play, but then suddenly the screen goes to black and a familiar female voice is heard. Do you think you can have all the fun, big brother? And the trailer then continues with gameplay of Coco, revealing that she will be playable as Crash's alt. After they show the gameplay, the scene then goes to the Insanity Beach where Crash, Coco, Mario, and Sonic are playing video games on the couch while Tawna and the Masks are cheering for them, and then the Smash Ultimate Cross Crash Bandicoot shows up. The trailer ends with Dr. Neo Cortex relaxing at the beach at night. There's a moment of relaxation that's getting cut short because when there's heard of laughter. He stood up and was startled by continuous laughter. After a moment of panicking, Cortex spotted the source of the laughter, a shadowy figure, a silhouette resembling the next Smash fighter. So this would be a little cinematic universe of Smash trailers. That's awesome. So Art Sonic fan, thank you so much for your comment, and everyone say thank you so much for sending them in. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters. It's a crazy time in the world, and we are expanding our Patreon and what we are able to do with it. So please, if you haven't already, become a patron for Blocked Content, and there's a lot of awesome rewards for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now. Smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya!